do you think it is?
I don't know, there's oil spilling out of the engine.
No.
I think the engine has just gone. For those of you that do not know us, we are Leanne and Dan. We bought this van back in 2024 in the UK in order to set out on this big, amazing adventure and travel Europe in a van. Big Red is what we called him. I mean, it was big and red after all. He was going to be the van that was going to take us to places that we thought we would never ever visit, and at the same time be our home. A word that we haven't managed to say for quite some time due to traveling in Asia and living in hotels. This was going to be an adventure of a lifetime, one that we'll tell our kids one day, or maybe even our grandkids. But today, that story seemed to change. At the moment, we are located here in Guadix, Spain. We left Portugal about 2 weeks ago and had already filmed a few incredible places here in Spain that we were going to share with you guys on our channel, with one of those being a very hard video for us to make. Okay, it's recording.
Recording?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys have seen by the thumbnail and the title of this video, we are officially quitting van life in Europe, and Big Red is for sale.
It took us months of thinking if this was the right decision to make, and one that we were quite nervous and scared to share with you guys. Most of you guys will know that we bought Big Red in 2024 in the UK as foreigners, and it was the first time we ever had a home while traveling.
Are you going to make me cry?
And the first time we ever did van life, or started van life, you know. Big Red has been the van that has given us the opportunity to chase our dreams of traveling Europe. It has been the van that has taken us to 2 continents, the van that we have lived in for 2.5 years, the van that created memories to last a lifetime, the van that we called home. Well, I guess now that story has changed too. Looks like there's oil splattering out here and then over here as well, and it looks like it's gone to the back too. Oh, I don't know what it is, but that's a head, cylinder head. Yeah, that's a problem for us, massive problem.
So heartbreaking because, like, I don't know what's gonna happen now, or even what the narrative of the story is, because obviously we were wanting to sell Big Red and we wanted to leave van life Europe, but on a high. We wanted to have such a nice last road trip in Big Red and just enjoy our time that we had left, and to think that last night might have just been our last night in the van and ending our van life like this is just, it's so heartbreaking. We were supposed to stay in an Airbnb tonight and go and film a really cool video there, and I guess that's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's just so hard to stay positive in these type of moments, and it's shattering because obviously Big Red's our home. We had plans, we have deadlines, like that kind of things that we wanted to do with Big Red, and I guess we just have to take a deep breath and try and figure out what our next steps are.
We're kind of stuck here on the side of the highway. We just got onto one. And yeah, I just started feeling something vibrating, and then that happened. Yeah, so I don't really know what to do, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So although there's oil coming out there, the belt is still fine. And all this side is fine. There's a little bit of oil coming out at the back, so it could be a PCV that's inside here that's blocked and creating a lot of pressure. But yeah, I'm hoping it's not as big as what we think it is. I think we're gonna have to call a tow truck and go into this town. There's a town at least just behind here.
But thank goodness we're not far from a town, but like, what does it mean for the rest of our trip? How much is this going to cost us?
How long are we going to be stuck here for?
Now what? You've never given us any issues like this before.
It was perfect.
He was perfect.
It was riding so perfect. There was absolutely nothing wrong. It was so smooth.
I just feel like nothing ever goes right for us, eh? I don't know how to feel at the moment. I'm just like in shock that of all the timing in the world, it has to happen now. Well, this wasn't the video we planned on filming.
I see a road where the truck or a tow truck has stopped here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so let me just go find out.
Use your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a coincidence because we haven't even managed to call someone yet. We're just trying to figure everything out and get a battery pack to charge our phone, and this guy's just stopped here, so hopefully he can help.
I think they just like roadside assistance.
Yeah.
So they put the stuff on the side. So I'm going to call our insurance company to organize a tow truck driver. So he's just, I think, going to put cones to where other cars that there's a car here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think somebody else like informed them? Or they were just driving past?
Maybe somebody informed them, or they were just driving past.
Can I tell you what also sucks now?
What?
Our insurance that we wanted to get back for the rest of the year is going to be gone. We're actually just looking at that the other day, because obviously in the UK you have to pay your insurance a year in advance. We were hoping that because we'd be cancelling it less than 6 months and we haven't had any like claims on our car and the insurance, that we'd actually be able to get some of the money back. But obviously this will be a claim, so I don't know how that would affect us.
Okay, thank you. I didn't even call them. That's the other guy that said this guy's gonna come, and then I can liaise with him and the insurance. So things are happening pretty quickly. We've only been here for like 20 minutes.
Spain is definitely on the ball, that I can say.
So we've been calling multiple mechanics in order to see if we can get the van fixed. The tow truck guy said that he called 2 and they're fully booked, so I think that might be a problem. And none of the mechanics that I call can speak English, so it's almost near impossible to find out if somebody's available. Luckily, the government has a park up for caravans or people like us in the town, which means we will have access to water, so I think we're going to go there now, hey?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we're going to go there now because at least we have water and we can sleep there until we can find a mechanic, and as well as walk around the town and go speak to them because they can't speak English, and maybe the translator on the phone would help.
Yeah, unfortunately, because no one can speak English, like it's really hard to explain the situation over the phone, and I feel like they're not really patient to try and listen. So I think face to face would just be better, and at least we'll be somewhere where we can at least use water and shower and be stuck for 2 weeks if we have to be stuck for 2 weeks. But I'm really hoping that's not the case.
Imagine we're stuck here for like 2 weeks.
No, I don't want to even imagine that. I can't.
Like if they're full and the mechanics can only help us out in like 2 weeks, and they might need to do work which I think is going to take 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, plus getting parts and stuff. I'm actually looking at a month.
I don't have a month.
On your Schengen?
Yeah, so that's a huge problem. I think I have like 3 weeks left. So that's a huge problem.
Gosh.
You know what, guys? If you're in doubt of what to do, become a mechanic in Europe, because every single time we need to go to a mechanic, whether it's change tires or brakes or get the car checked or whatever for MOT, it's always such a long wait because none of them have availability. Like in South Africa, it's not like that at all. You might have to wait maybe a day or 2 maximum, but generally they're able to help you pretty quickly. We just got to take it one step at a time, my love. We can't overwhelm ourselves.
I know, one step at a time, and the first thing is just to find a mechanic here.
Yeah.
Once we've gotten one and we've gotten a date, then can we decide what we need to do.
Yeah.
So I think the first thing, get the van to the government park up, because then we can live, and then go find a mechanic.
Yep. I think all of our stuff's just fallen. inside.
Even the sugar.
I don't know, it's like on such a slope and I can...
Oh no, and the coffee.
So this was. Oh well, there is Big Red on the lift. I think we're going in that car.
David, eh? David. Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
Alright, so Big Red's on another tow truck and then we're going with David, which is the other guy.
They've literally just driven away.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's honestly been such a legend. He saw us and just stopped, and then now he's our lifeguard. Gracias, David. Gracias.
Danny's just gone to go and get some money to pay this guy, but let's see the damage here. Okay, it's not too bad. Our plates and our kettle and our cups are all over the floor. Our little plant is, but at least our sugar didn't fall anywhere. Okay, done.
I'm not really sure what I've mentioned and what I haven't mentioned, but the tow truck driver, David, was such a legend, and he gave us a mechanic that might be able to help us out in a week's time. But he says he's very good, so we're going to him now to check. Alright guys, so yeah, we spoke to the mechanic. We didn't film him because I felt like we need help, and putting a camera in somebody's face is not really a nice thing to do, so I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
But as you're speaking to him, the barrier of English and Spanish was there, but luckily a guy came there at that same moment, and he's from Colorado, USA, and he can speak English and Spanish.
Yeah, he's been living here in this area for the last 9 years, so he acted as like our translator.
Sure, it was amazing.
And he was so sweet, and Hector, who is the mechanic, is also seems very, very sweet.
Yeah.
He's busy now, but he's agreed that tomorrow morning he'll come here and just have a look at what the problem could be. But he could possibly only help us from like Thursday onwards. So
Yeah,
it is
Friday.
Tuesday now.
Yeah, so probably only
2 or 3 days.
But yeah, he's coming here tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock to check it out, and hopefully he can help us. I'd be so grateful. And we also got Alex's number, which is the guy from Colorado. He says, take my number, if you need any help, just call me. So yeah, people so far seem to be
So
very nice and
friendly.
kind, although we're very stressed and everything kind of feels just
Everywhere. My mind is
everywhere.
like boggled.
Yeah, but I think we'll be okay to be here. We hope we're gone by the weekend, because apparently this parking lot fills up with a massive Saturday market and we are parked in the middle of it, and we cannot move our van. So
That would be funny.
that would be funny. It's stuck in the middle of a market.
What can we sell from Big Red?
Yeah. Please
Pancakes.
give them pancakes. Tell them, please, pancakes are for free, but you can donate money to help fix our van because we're stuck. But yeah, hopefully it's not something big and Hector can fix it for us.
Yeah.
I'll be so grateful.
Saying oil change required. All the lights are coming up on the dash. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the car is really shaking. You can see by this. It's like super shaky. Engine service now.
It was shaking a lot, eh?
It was shaking a lot, and all the lights and things were coming on the board, on the dashboard.
On the dashboard. I think it's an injector. He was touching the injectors, and that's when it was either struggling or it was going faster. So it could just be an injector that's possibly failed, and now one cylinder is not, you know,
Yeah.
blowing, because the way an engine works is like the piston comes up, an explosion happens, then it pushes it down, and there's 4 of them in this engine, so maybe one of them is just not working correctly.
Do you think it could just be a seal, or do you think it's like the entire injector?
I don't know, he's gonna have to tell us, but that is definitely not good. So yeah, he's just gone somewhere. He says he needs a key, which I don't know what that means.
Maybe a tool.
Maybe a tool. Yeah, the language barrier is a bit difficult
Yeah.
between English and Spanish. It's misfiring in one cylinder. We'd have to remove the rocker cover and check that nothing is broken, because when we disconnect the injector, it seems that the misfiring cylinder is number 2. C. So after Hector saw the van, we kind of walked around the town and started looking at mechanics and going to go speak to them, well, as much as we could, and none of them have availability. They say they only have in about a month and a half's time availability.
Just to look at the van. That's not even to even start working on the van, ordering parts or anything like that. And the biggest problem for me is in 3 weeks' time I need to be out of the Shapen area.
So yeah, we kind of have a really big problem. We just went to Ford, which I guess is not the wisest decision, because they're probably going to be the most expensive, but they're the only ones in the whole town that have availability tomorrow, but yet they're going to probably be double the price. So it's either wait a month and a half, and or do it with Ford. Everything will be fixed in a month, but it's going to be more expensive.
We've asked like the other people for like quotes. We've asked them for availability. We haven't asked them for quotes. So I kind of feel like we need to go back and kind of ask them how much they would charge.
How much it would roughly cost.
Because then we can weigh up the options, because even though Ford might be a little bit more expensive, we either have to get flights into the UK, or I need to get a flight at least into the UK, and Danny would need to stay. And I don't think you could stay in the van while they're working on it. I think you'd have to get a hotel room. So yeah, it's like weighing up those type of costs.
Yeah, we got some thinking to do. A lot of thinking. Right now, we still haven't received a quote on replacing the engine, as we just want to see what our worst case scenario is, like what's the maximum cost that this is going to be.
Like it's just all up in the air at the moment. Like we have absolutely no idea what our next step is going to be. And like we mentioned in the beginning of this video, we actually had intentions of selling Big Red just because we wanted to switch things up, and we had a couple of ideas, but in order to act on those ideas we needed to sell Big Red. And we're not selling Big Red because of any problems that have happened here. Like,
no,
he was running so smoothly. Like,
so smoothly.
This is completely out of the blue, but because this has happened, I don't even know if we'll be able to do those ideas.
Yeah, as we also mentioned, we did film some videos, about 3 of them before this happened. So we are going to release those videos in the next week or 2 while we try and figure out what we need to do here. And in those videos, we're also going to give you like updates on what's happening with Big Red. Up until then, yeah.
If you feel like you need to help us in any way, just by leaving a like on this video would really help us so much. And even just leaving some love in the comments, because I think we could do with some extra love on a day like today. And if you've been through a situation like this or have any advice for us, we'd really appreciate it if you left that in the comments too. Wow.
No way.
It's actually perfect. It's exactly like the pictures. I can't believe this is going to be our home.
This is absolutely crazy. This is what we're going to be staying in for. I actually don't even know how long, but this is our van. This is where we're going to be sleeping.
Welcome home, sweetie.
Welcome home. This is so surreal. It looks exactly like the photos.